What's going on, guys? Caden Speed Industry here, and today is a very special day. We are going to be working on a customer GR Corolla. So 90% of GR Corolla owners will actually want to lower the car, but this customer wants to actually raise the car. So he's requested that we install an Eibach Pro lift kit, which actually raises the front about 1.25 inches and the rear about 1 inch, which is actually kind of cool because normally you see these guys with the GR Corollas lower the car, and it's nice to see a little bit of variety on the channel with a lift kit, as this customer wants to actually take this car off-road out in the desert and have some fun with it, the way that this car was designed to be driven. So enough talking, let's get the car in the shop and get the Pro lift kit on the car. So to install the springs requires a little bit of work. So first thing you gotta do is remove the top cover because it's covering the top bolts of the coilover. First things first, you gotta remove the wipers. Pop open the cap and the bolt is right there for you to take out. Next, you gotta remove the 2 pop clips on each side on the plastic trim. Once you take the plastic trim off, make sure you get this connector off and disconnect it. Next, you need to remove the wiper motor using a 10mm socket on the driver's side and a 10mm on the center of the windshield. These bolts have a fat washer on them, so make note of that so you don't mix the bolts up for reassembly. Disconnect the connector on the back and the wiper motor should be free. And to remove the strut tower brace, you have 5 10mm bolts on the back, 3 14mm bolts on each side holding the strut in. And make note, 2 out of the 3 bolts holding in the strut will have washers to support the strut brace, so make note of that for reassembly. Once you get the struts out, you can compress them. I highly recommend having someone help you with this if it's your first time doing something like this, as it can go very bad very quick. Once you compress the springs, you can remove the cover on the top and remove the bolt that supports the strut altogether. With some persuasion, you can remove the spring and decompress them now that they are off the strut. Next, reinstall the spring compressor to the Eibach springs and in reverse order, put the strut back together. Now, as for the rear end of the car, it's a lot easier since the spring and the shock are separated. You can loosen the lower control arm bolt to the subframe and completely remove the bolt to the knuckle. If you're working on the ground, you can use a jack to keep the spring compressed to prevent the control arm from shooting down. And in reverse order, put the bolts back in with some persuasion and repeat the steps to the other side to install the springs. So what's your first impressions with it?
Oh, it looks sick. The mud flaps, nice touch. But the height, actually, it sits nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's not too high.
It's not too obvious either.
Yeah, I think the mud flaps and the lift kit actually complement each other.
It is a sexy looking car. I can't wait to like start swapping out some wheels though to see how that fits.
Yeah, I did mention that the wheels I think should be on the next bucket list.
I think so.
Yeah, dude, looks good.
We going for a spin?
Sure, yeah, we'll go for a quick spin.
Let's see where we're gonna go. Oh, it actually like.
Does it feel boaty or floaty or anything like that?
It's like a comfortable. It's softer. I can definitely tell it's softer because usually up here I'd be like bouncing around in it with the stock springs. This is a lot more suited for like people who want to do commuting and not die here with all the potholes we have in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
This actually would be like just a nice commuter mod for people who just want a softer ride. Coming out from coilovers and stuff, coilovers aren't bad. Like, I mean, if you're racing or doing track stuff, it's great, but not everybody likes that really rough ride. Okay. I see where you guys probably are saying about the shifting. I was like, it's probably because it's not the transmission's not bouncing as much. Yeah, that usually would have been way harder. But yeah, everything feels super good. It's not floaty. It doesn't feel like a boat. It feels slightly softer, but not crazy. I would actually like to drive it a little harder to see kind of how it handles a faster bumpy road. I think this is like a nice, if you get your toes wet and to see if you want to go for like an off-roady kind of like suspension. But this is definitely a good point to be like, hey, okay, I'm the average person. I'm not rally racing, but I do like to go off-roading. I think these would probably be a good purchase for people like who want to do a little bit of like hiking trails or fire roads and stuff like that. I think this would be a perfect intro into aftermarket suspension without committing to a 2K plus system, because some of the stuff I want rally-wise, I cannot afford. I don't got rally money. I think this is a good compromise for what I do. This is my daily. This is not a rally car. I need it to be reliable, and springs are one of those things that don't break. So
Yeah, I agree.
so I think it's a really tasteful mod, and I like how high it actually raised it. So when I get to getting it all fitted out with some wheels and tires, I'll have to hit you guys up.
Yeah, sounds good, dude.
Yeah, because this looks good. I can't wait.
Yeah. All right, now we are done with the install. To sum it up, we did Rally Armor mud flaps and the 1-inch lift in the rear and the 1.2-inch lift in the front. And the car honestly looks really good. I think next thing on the list of mods for this car would have to be a new set of wheels and tires to give it that final nice rally look. But mostly, I want to hear you guys' opinion on how the car looks with the Eibach Pro Lift Kit. Personally, I really like how it turned out. I'm usually the low to the ground to E37 kind of guy, like our white shop Corolla. I really like how this turned out. I think it looks really good. Well, I think that sums it up for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to do this to your Corolla and have any questions, please reach out to us at our Instagram or even at our support email, support@speedindustry.com. And with that, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one.